And Michael join us. You would prefer not to?
No, I was just going to say, listen, we're starting to really dress alike here, too, now.
The thought
We've
process...
been doing this segment too long.
Are your thought processes blending, guys?
That's probably a way off. But we might agree on the first topic. We'll see.
Who knows?
All right, so first topic, Arkansas House Speaker wants to remove a state lawmaker who pleaded no contest to not paying state income taxes. Speaker Matthew Shepard wants to remove Representative Mickey Gates. Bill, let's start with you. Is this the right move, and does this need to happen?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. It needs to happen. Listen, the Speaker's spot on this one. He's exactly correct. You can't serve in an elected position, position of public trust, to vote on tax law and then be caught up in a situation like this. So I think the Speaker's doing the right thing.
This is like I thought. We agree on this topic. Representative Mickey Gates needs to resign. I commend the Speaker of the House for pushing this issue. As Bill mentioned, when you plead no contest for failing. When you plead to a felony for failing to pay your state taxes, you should automatically lose your elected position. It kind of reminds me what has happened to shame in this state. Shouldn't you be ashamed to be a state leader refusing to pay our taxes? So the Speaker of the House is on the right track, and I'll be curious to see if Gates resigns before he's expelled. But one way or the other, he's going to be out of the House.
Is this something that maybe Arkansas should look at from a standpoint over at the Capitol, that if someone admits to, takes a plea deal, or is convicted of a crime, that maybe this is done automatically and we don't go through something like this? Well,
I think you see his colleagues stepping in here and wanting to, as Michael said, D's and R's. Listen, make no mistake about it. This is, for Republicans, this is a little bit of a black eye, because you got to look and think, well, you got a member of the party here. But I think that sort of policing their own, it seems to be taking care of this pretty effectively. Politics, I promise you, has a way of making these things work out, because D's keep R in check and R's keep B in check.
True, but I would say there probably should be a law that you ought to automatically have an automatic dismissal, just because, we shouldn't have to go through this mess. If you have a felony on your record, you're out. It's pretty simple.
All right, we've got another presidential primary debate coming up on Thursday. The top 10 Democrats that are polling are going to be in this debate. What is this one going to focus on, and are we ready for another debate still now, 14 months ahead of the election?
Right. Well, there'll be, I don't know what debate number this is. There's obviously more to come. I tend to tune in and tune out during the course of the debate. When you have 10 people, I think it's going to be 10 people this time, maybe a little bit more.
It's hard to get a word in.
It's hard to get a word in. It's hard to really get excited about anybody. Me and myself personally, I've not decided who I would support in the primary. I think there are, it's good and bad. We've got a lot of talent on the stage, but there are too many people running. But I think it's starting to winnow down. We've seen this summer numerous people have dropped
Bill,
out
very quickly.
Yeah, it's impossible. 10 people on a stage. You saw in the Republican primary 4 years ago. It becomes very difficult. What it does, though, is it takes the front runner and makes him even more important. That's why you saw Trump emerge with a multi-candidate debate. Right. That's why you see Joe Biden emerging with multi-candidate debate, because you take the big guy and make him much more important. That's what happens. And so, oddly, it's counterintuitive, but if you're one of those other players, you should want smaller people, smaller number of people.
Civility today on the stage.
We dress alike and we agree. We dress alike and agree.
Happy Monday to you.
Bill, Michael, thanks so much. Appreciate that.
It might not be a while before you shave, my friend. It's unfortunate. I was in Oxford, and you might be Grizzly Adams in a year.
All right, we'll be back on